was the other one she said no? She says Ask or Pizza Express, or there was another one. So we're going to do that on Thursday. And then Chris is asking me, do I want to go to London on Friday? So I do have things to do. It's not that I don't have things to do. It's just, I don't know. It's just on a night time when I'm thinking of different things, and Aaron's trying to get inside my head again, and it's just. I just really hate him. I just had enough. I just had enough. I wish it. I don't know. I don't know what I wish. I wish I could just meet someone that would treat me right. That's what I wish. That's what I really wish. I wish I could meet someone that would treat me the right way. I wish I could meet someone that would love me for me. I'm not putting the light on because I look ugly. I just wish I could meet someone that would treat me right. I just really wish that I could have that. I've seen one of my exes on Facebook. I've seen that he's either got married or he looks like he's got married. Since I last seen him. That was back in 2013, I think. His name's Vince Peters, yeah. I wasn't that attracted to him before because he used to have a beard. Yeah. But he shaved his beard off now and he looks a lot better. Loads better, yeah. I just thought, why did I? And I just thought to myself, why did I judge on appearances? Why didn't I stay with him rather than... It was so good with Aaron back in 2014. I don't know what I'd done. I really don't understand what I'd done that made him so horrible. Or maybe he was always horrible, but maybe I didn't see it. I don't know. From speaking to Tony Fletcher and Ryan and that, it sounds like he's always been horrible, or at least he's always done things to hurt people when he's been in relationships. wish his anger would go away. I really do. This anger, this hatred. I wish it would just go away. I mean, what does he expect me to say? I'll come back after everything he's done to me, after all the cheating, after all the hurt he's done to me and everything else. What does he expect me to say? Every time he's come back here, I've been afraid. I've been literally afraid that he will do the same thing again. You know, I've just been really afraid that he'll do the same thing again. And just wears me into the ground. Thinking and worrying about it all the time. I think one day in the future, I'm going to watch these videos and think how unhappy I was. And remember how unhappy I was at this time. Because I had a vision earlier when I was, I had a vision of me looking back at these videos and thinking how unhappy I was. So happier times are ahead of me, there must be. I think the biggest problem for me is that I have such a kind, compassionate heart, and this is the problem with me. It's like a curse. It's a blessing because I can see how other people feel. Like I worry about him suffering, or I worry about the pain that he's in when he leaves me, when he gets with these other men. I think to myself that he's going to put himself through even more pain because there's not that many nice guys out there. It's true. I mean, it's hard to find the right one, and how he just jumps from one to another all the time. It's like, aren't you just going to find worse and worse people by doing that? Worse and worse men. I mean, I've noticed it with Sean. I've gone from Aaron to Sean, and I thought, oh God, I'm so. I only met Sean like one weekend, and I felt like anger, I felt like rage coming across from him, and you know, and he's been through a lot. Sean has. He was in a relationship at 13, and for 3 years till he was 16, and this guy was 18, and this guy was 18 and Sean was only 13, and apparently he was beating him up and everything. So Sean's like, yeah. Sean seems very messed up himself. I've just heard a voice say to me, "You can't help everyone." This is the thing I try to do. I try to help everyone. I try to please everyone. This is what I do. I try and please everyone, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Keep trying to please everyone all the time. It just doesn't work. All that happens is I get hurt, or I get upset, or yeah. I don't know what I want. This is the thing. This is the problem. I don't know what I want with Aaron, with Sean. I don't know what I want, and this is the confusing part. I mean, I know I want a happy relationship in the future. Well, now really. Well, maybe not now, but in the future. But actually having that is difficult, really, because yeah. I don't know if I can get in any more relationships. I just feel like I've got hatred towards men. I feel like I hate. Well, no, I don't think I hate men. I think I just hate Aaron, because when Sean was ill, I didn't feel any hate towards him. I just feel hate towards Aaron, basically. I didn't feel any hate towards Sean. No. In fact, I was cuddling him and kissing him and stuff and everything. But I think there's a lot of bottled up anger inside him as well. Sean, I mean, and Aaron as well, from somewhere back in his life. I think Aaron's had abuse in his life, but I don't know. It's hard to say who's abused him, really, because Tony seems like a not really nice guy, and then that James John seems like a nice guy as well. So I don't know how far back he's going that he's been abused. He says he ran away from home when he was 14 or 15 or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he was abused then. I don't know. But that's a long time ago now. He's nearly 24, so I don't know why he feels the need to take it out on me. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because I'm just going round in circles, aren't I? I'm just boring all my YouTube subscribers, and I'm just going round and round in circles. But what else can I do? I mean, I haven't got a counsellor. Perhaps I should go to the doctors and ask for a counsellor. I don't know. Not very. By the time I've come off the waiting list to see one, like about 6 months' time or something, or a year's time, I probably won't even have any thoughts or feelings towards Aaron. So I don't know what the point of me. That's what puts me off about going to doctors. If you ask for help, you have to wait for about a year or something. If it's anything to do with hospitals, or if it's anything to do with a counsellor, you have to wait like at least 6 months, or more like a year. And I don't know whether I can't imagine me feeling like this in a year's time. I can't even imagine me feeling like this in 6 months' time. I mean, if you look at my videos from a month ago, I was a lot more stressed than I am now. I feel a lot